Hey, it's John here again. Today I am dealing with the cover crop. So I don't know if you can see the tractor there and a 15-foot bush hog, but here's the cover crop that I showed you guys earlier. But the frost has since killed it, and now we're needing to get it mowed down to where we can go ahead and knife in some fertilizer. But anyways, yeah, it's a bushy mess. So, starting to find all kinds of things out here. I was mowing, I don't know what this is here, but yeah, there we go. Found that. I obviously raised it. I don't know, it must have been in with the cover crop seed. But anyways, the frost killed everything except for the radishes. And probably see them here. Oh, still green, but get it back in the tractor here. So since we've started doing this cover crop, I haven't had a very good attitude about it because of needing to deal with that. But I visited with my landlord who owns this farm, because this was all his doings, and he mentioned to me a guy out of North Dakota named Gabe Brown. And Gabe Brown is a rancher up there who farms 2,000 acres and rotates cattle in with his crop production. But he's been doing no-till and cover crops for 20 years now, and is doing a lot of stuff like that. With the exception that he's running cattle on it and actually making money off of his cover crops. But he has improved his soil so much that he can raise a corn crop 25% better than the county average he lives in, with no fertilizer, no fungicide, no pesticides, and a herbicide pass maybe, what do you say, every 2 or 3 years maybe. And he's getting ready to eliminate that altogether. So he can raise a bushel of corn for $1.42 a bushel. And that really opened my eyes. I mean, I'm all about trying to make money, and I guess I've looked at that mess back there as, just a waste of money, but that's what we're working toward on this farm. I don't manage the rest of my acres like this, not to this extent with cover crops, but it's nice to work with this gentleman that owns the farm here and kind of try it together, and over the years see if it's something that is really gonna pan out and start transitioning the rest of our acres that way. But so I guess we're in the process. This will be the 5th year that this has been cover crops. There's always a cover crop in between the cash crops, so there's cover on the ground here all the time, and a very unconventional way of doing things. But anyways, yeah, today I'm mowing it down. We got to get it to where we can get it planted decent in the spring and be able to knife on our anhydrous this fall. So, but yeah, I would suggest anybody who's watching this to look up Gabe Brown on YouTube, and there's several. He speaks at a lot of places, but there's like a 3-minute video that kind of wraps it all up. It's really kind of inspiring. I think in today's world, farmers are kind of impatient, not wanting to do a long haul project like this, because this is a project that's going to take years to see benefits from. We kind of look for something we can spray on the field to get an extra 20 bushels of corn or whatever, and but that's not really sustainable. It's he's doing this is going to really, the way I understand it, is you have a very healthy living soil rather than a dead soil that basically is a platform for commercial fertilizers and chemicals. But I don't know. I'm all for it if it works, but kind of interesting. Anyways, I hope you look that up and make me feel a little bit less crazy. So, all right. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention is that this cover crop mix was supposed to be a nitrogen fixing mix just for corn, just for to prepare the ground for corn. So to see if we've done anything next year, we're gonna leave a check strip where we don't put any anhydrous, and then get a weigh wagon out here and compare the yields from no anhydrous to just the cover crop. That way we kind of have an idea of where we're at. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it.